What's up everyone, it's Sakriya and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the world of cybersecurity with a breakdown of 50 essential commands every aspiring or seasoned cybersecurity engineer needs to have in their toolkit. These aren't just random commands. We're talking about the fundamentals for navigating systems, analyzing networks, investigating security incidents, and responding to threats effectively. Whether you're just starting your cybersecurity journey or you're looking for a quick refresher, this video is for you. We're going to cover a lot of ground, from basic navigation commands like CD for changing directories and LS for listing files, to more advanced tools like Nmap for port scanning and Wireshark for network packet analysis. But don't worry, we'll break it down in a way that's easy to understand, even if you're not a command line guru. So, if you're ready to level up your cybersecurity skills, grab your favorite terminal, and let's get started with the top 50 commands every cybersecurity engineer should know. First up, else, your go-to for navigating the file system. It's like opening a folder on your desktop, but way more powerful with options to list details and sort by different criteria. Next, CD, short for change directory. This command is how you move around within the file system, jumping between folders to find what you need. Ever get lost in the command line? PWD is your GPS. It tells you exactly where you are in the file system, so you never lose your way. Chapter 4. MKDIR. Make a directory. Need a new folder? MKDIR to the rescue. This command lets you create directories right from the terminal, keeping your files organized. Chapter 5. RM. Removing files and directories. Time to clean up? RM lets you delete files or entire directories. Be careful though, this one's permanent. There's no recycle bin here. Chapter 6. CP. Copying files and directories. CP, short for copy, does exactly that. Duplicate files or entire directories with ease, making backups a breeze. Chapter 7. MV for move is like a multi-tool. Rename files or directories or move them to new locations, all with one command. Chapter 8. Need a quick peek at a file's contents? CAT displays the entire content of a file right in your terminal. Chapter 9. Looking for a needle in a haystack of text? grep is your metal detector, finding specific patterns or text strings within files. Chapter 10. Head. Print the first few lines of a file. Just need a sneak peek at the beginning of a file? Head shows you the first few lines, perfect for large log files. Chapter 11. Tail. Print the last few lines of a file. Want to see the most recent activity in a log file? Tail has you covered, displaying the last few lines of a file. Chapter 12. Ifconfig. Configure network interfaces. Time to dive into networking. Ifconfig is your go-to for viewing and configuring network interfaces on your system. Chapter 13. IP. Show, modify, add, or delete IP addresses. IP is the more modern alternative to ifconfig, offering even more control over IP addresses and routing. Ping. Test network connectivity. Ping is like a digital bat signal. It sends out packets to check if a device on the network is reachable. Chapter 15. Traceroute. Trace the route packets. Take. Ever wonder what path your data takes across the internet? Traceroute maps out the journey, showing you each hop along the way. Netstat gives you a snapshot of your system's network activity, showing active connections, listening ports, and more. NSLOOKUP is your DNS detective, translating domain names into IP addresses and vice versa. Dig is like InSLOOKUP on steroids, offering more detailed and customizable DNS queries for troubleshooting. NC, short for Netcat, is a Swiss Army knife for network tasks. From port scanning to data transfer, it's incredibly versatile. Need admin privileges? Sudo lets you run commands as another user, typically the root user, with elevated permissions. PassSWDD is essential for security hygiene, allowing users to change their passwords and strengthen account security. Need to become another user entirely? SU lets you switch to a different user account within the system. Control who has access to your files and directories with HAMOD. Set, read, write, and execute permissions as needed. Chown lets you transfer ownership of files or directories to different users, ensuring the right people have control. Iptables is your firewall command center, allowing you to configure rules to filter network traffic and protect your system. Firewalled is a more user-friendly way to manage firewall rules, especially common on newer Linux distributions. Fail2ban is your automated bodyguard, banning IP addresses that repeatedly fail to log in, thwarting brute force attacks. CheckConfig lets you control which services start automatically when your system boots up, optimizing performance and security. Systemctl is the modern way to manage services, timers, and other system units, essential for system administration. Running out of space? DF shows you how much disk space each partition is using, so you can free up some room. Need to find the disk space hogs? Do breaks down disk usage by file and directory, perfect for reclaiming storage. Free gives you a quick overview of your system's memory usage, showing how much RAM is free, used, and cached. Top is your system's task manager, showing you real-time resource usage by processes, helpful for identifying bottlenecks. HTOP is like Top, but with a visual makeover and more interactive features, making process monitoring even easier. IOStat gives you insights into your storage device's performance, showing disk read and write speeds and other I/O metrics. VMstat provides detailed information about your system's virtual memory usage, including paging, swapping, and memory allocation. JournalsTL lets you access and filter system logs managed by Journaled, a common logging system on Linux. DMESG displays messages from the kernel's ring buffer, often containing valuable information about hardware and system events during boot. Last shows you a history of recent logins on your system, helping you track user activity and potential security breaches. AuditTTL lets you set up audit rules to track specific system events, providing valuable data for security investigations. Once you've configured auditing, AuReport helps you analyze the collected audit records to identify security-relevant events. SESSHA is your secure portal to remote systems, allowing you to log in and execute commands remotely over an encrypted connection. SCP lets you securely transfer files between systems using the SSH protocol, ensuring your data stays confidential. UGET is your command line downloader, fetching files from the web using various protocols, useful for scripting and automation. curl is like NuGet on steroids, supporting a wider range of protocols and offering advanced features for interacting with web servers. OpenSSL is your all-in-one tool for working with SSL TLS certificates, from generating key pairs to encrypting and decrypting data. Nmap is the gold standard for network exploration, allowing you to scan ports, identify services, and fingerprint operating systems. Wireshark is your network microscope, capturing and analyzing network traffic in real time, essential for troubleshooting and security analysis. Metasploit is a powerful framework for ethical hacking, providing tools and exploits for simulating real-world attacks to identify vulnerabilities. John the Ripper is a password cracking tool used to test password strength and recover forgotten passwords. Ethically, of course. And there you have it, the top 50 commands that every cybersecurity engineer should know. These commands are the foundation for navigating systems, analyzing networks, and responding to security incidents effectively. Remember, this is just the beginning. The world of cybersecurity is constantly evolving, with new threats emerging all the time. Mastering these commands is a great first step, but it's crucial to stay curious, keep learning, and adapt to the ever-changing threat landscape. So keep practicing, explore the documentation for these commands, and never stop learning. I'm Sakriya, and thanks for watching.